out today. The second will be a little bit more technical. Did anybody see that yesterday on YouTube let me back the truck up and talk a little bit about her, okay? The Russian rabbit, the Russian rocket, whatever you want to call her, okay? Saw this long ago, won the 12 Orange Bowl long ago, called it 3 years ago, called it this year, her and Francesca, okay, new sheriff in town, but I need to explain, okay, what really makes this girl, okay, probably one of the best kids at 17 I've really seen in the last 10 years, okay? Like everybody, what you may see is different than Rick may see, so I need everybody to understand, okay? Someone today said something about her being like mentally like weak and getting upset, okay? Let me just frame that up. Listen, nothing takes the place of passion. Nothing takes the place of determination. Nothing takes the place of expectations. That's the way she's wired, okay, as a competitor. When you saw her launch that Russian missile into the crowd after losing the first set, okay, to me, that shows how competitive she is and how she expects a lot of herself, even at 17, even playing the #1 player in the world after already beating the #2 player in the world and the #5. So cuts very differently, okay? Maybe when she was 15, 16, that frustration, she couldn't regroup, she wasn't mature enough. But now that she is. And it was a very tricky first set. A lot of lucky shots, you know, ball hit the frame, landed on the line. Sabalenka hit a few volleys that she normally maybe wouldn't make, or half volleys. So it was like one of those things where there was compounded frustration all over the first set. This is why the kid's going to be #1, multiple Grand Slams. I'm just telling you, barring injury. Okay, it's the whole package, but it's the mental part. A brutal competitor, okay? There's a fine line. You can get mad, but you got 20 seconds to come back and flip it in your mind and get more determined, okay? She said it best. When she went to the bathroom after the first set, she looked in the mirror. Trust me, the mirror never lies. It tells you whose fault it is. It's not your mom or dad, the cat or dog. The mirror never lies. She had a talk with herself, came back out, okay, and flipped the script and ended up winning that match. The point is, it's the mental part, okay? So many, it could have easily disappeared. Been satisfied. I just won the tournament before. I beat all these players. Listen, it's this, okay? That's what people don't understand. Forget the movement, the backhand, the forehand. That's a whole nother lesson we can talk about. It's this. She could have disappeared 10 times over, and she did it. And everybody watching on TV, or even people in that crowd, everybody probably thought Sabalenka was going to win. And everybody here thought the same way. But when the second set started, there's one person for sure that knew she wasn't going to lose. Whether she did or didn't, that's different. You can think however you want to think. But I've seen this all along, even when she was 15 and 16, doing adult things as a kid. Now that you're getting to be adult, you do even more adult things. That's why you want to watch her game from the mental part, okay? Everybody gets mad, everybody gets frustrated, but the way that she handled that was crazy. Now let's get into the game. The serve, okay? Big improvement, okay, than when she was a kid, okay? The leg drive initiates the racket. She has one of the best serves on tour already. Biomechanically, no flaws. The backhand, fine line between courage and stupidity. When you're behind the baseline, where are you supposed to hit it? Cross court. 12 years old, she's hitting down the line. Maybe someone said, now she changes the direction of the ball early in the rally, changes everything. She's going to change the way a lot of coaches go about teaching. Okay, now some of you, I know it's a different level, you got to be consistent, you got to stay in the cross court all day long, I get it. But that's part of the package with her. But the most important thing, how many times you guys been told, don't chip your forehand? You ever been told that? Like a coach told you, don't slice your forehand. Now, if you're doing it as a bailout, or you're nervous, or you're afraid, that's different. I mean, she did the Russian wood chipper probably 20 times. Sabalenka's hitting the ball 100 miles an hour. Over there, she's sending it back like a frisbee. And actually won the point, because it's out of the strike zone. All the shots. Her little racket skills, a whole nother part of the package. She can chip it, rip it, dip it. She can do all that stuff. Very important. That didn't start today. That started at 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Learn all the shots so you have a package. It could be that one shot that you need to play. So you guys need to watch this young lady, only 17 years old. Multiple Grand Slams, is going to be #1 for sure, barring injury. Okay, next thing I want to talk about. The most important thing, the best players of all time in any sport are the most positive creatures that ever walked the face of the earth. They have the same problems as you. They feel the same way as you. They have